Hey YouTube, it's been a while, but the Faceless Foodie is back. Before we get started, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button because it really helps out my channel, especially with the YouTube algorithm. Thanks! So if you're ever in the mood for great Asian food in SoCal, you have to head over to Alhambra or the San Gabriel Valley, also known as the 626. One of my favorite restaurants to hit up is called Mr. Dragon Noodle House, located on the corner of Walnut Grove and Valley Boulevard. Shake my head, what a dirty windshield. Finding stores and restaurants in the 626 can be a little confusing because many of the plazas look alike, but be sure to pull into the Lucky Plaza, which has a McDonald's at the corner. The interior of Mr. Dragon Noodle House has a very clean and modern design. It's also fairly spacious, seating roughly 50 to 60 people. I appreciate that this place is always well staffed, friendly, and attentive. Now when reading the menu, it's very important to pay close attention to the peanut symbol if you're allergic to peanuts. Luckily, my peanut allergy has waned over the years, so I can tolerate peanuts to some degree as long as they're cooked. Now my go-to items at this restaurant are always the Shaolin bao, also known as soup dumplings, which come as 8 per order, the Panfried pork bao, which have 6 per order, and lastly, the spicy braised beef noodle soup. While we wait for our order, my wife and I like to prepare the dipping sauces. For the soup dumplings, we add vinegar to a small bowl of thinly sliced ginger. For any other dumplings, in this case the pan-fried pork bao, we will mix a blend of chili oil with soy sauce. The first dish we'll be exploring today is Shaolin bao, more commonly known as soup dumplings. It's generally prepared in a bamboo steaming basket, and it's traditionally filled with pork and a gelatin gel which melts into soup upon heating. The skin of this dumpling is very thin and it's easy to tear, but it offers the perfect bite-sized ratio of filling to dough. Since it's usually served piping hot, I'll allow the dumpling to sit in the vinegar and ginger mixture for roughly 20 to 30 seconds before eating. After you feel that it's cooled down enough, pop it in your mouth. Biting into it is like an explosion of ecstasy since the soup gushes out. This literally melts in your mouth. The skin is nice and thin, the meaty filling is incredibly soft and tender, and the soup is rich and flavorful. I've tried different Shaolin baos and I noticed that this version has a slight sweetness to it, which I actually enjoy. Skip the lines at Din Tai Fung and get your soup dumplings here instead. Our next dish is the pan-fried pork bao. Ingredient-wise, these are very similar to the soup dumplings. However, the bun itself is much more doughy and thicker, larger and more filling. Unlike Shaolin bao, which is steamed, these are pan-fried as its name implies. Look at the beautiful golden crust at the bottom. It provides an overall excellent balance of crunch from the bottom and chewiness from the rest of the bun when you bite into it. As you can see, the struggle is real for my wife, so she just ends up stabbing it. Keep in mind, if you do this, some of the juices may leak out. Next, we typically dip the bun into the chili oil and soy sauce mixture before biting into it. So this is what it looks like on the inside. As you can see, the bun is very thick and doughy, which makes it chewy overall. The filling inside is nice and tender and bathed in a beautiful rich soup filling. Definitely a must try. Our last dish is the spicy braised beef noodle soup. It might look spicy, but on a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a 6.5 on the spicy meter. This dish is made using the finest beef tripe braised for 10 hours with fresh vegetables, apples, pears, and 18 different herbs to create a rich and luscious broth. It's lastly topped with cilantro, green onions, and boy oh boy, my favorite, bok choy. Look at how rich and flavorful the broth looks with its gorgeous oils from the beef. The beef they serve here is relatively lean with less chunks of fat compared to other restaurants. The noodles are nice, thick, wavy, and cooked perfectly for the right amount of chew. Overall, I give this restaurant a 9 out of 10. I'm not sure if they changed their policy since I last visited, but make sure to bring cash if your order amount is less than $35. Thanks everyone for watching my video. Please like and subscribe because it really helps out my channel, especially with the YouTube algorithm. Till next time!